Hello everyone, today I'm going to try to make Delver work in Historic, so that means a fresh new deck from scratch. However, I do kind of have an idea of how to build this deck, because I've seen some people trying to make Delver work before in Ranked, and basically the idea is to have the Delver out as soon as possible and try to protect it as long as possible. Whether that be through bouncing your own Delver back to your hand or through counterspell. So let's get into it. Maybe a little bit more like tempo oriented, like similar to the mono blue tempo. I can kind of see that. And just protect this at all cost. There needs to be more cards like these. So you got Delver of Secrets. Probably you're gonna be playing Dragon Rage Channeler as well. So we got Delver of Secrets and Dragon Rage Channeler. Then we have more creatures that are 1 mana cost. Anything higher than that is too much. Way too much for the deck. Also, do you play this? I don't know. Delver hits... These two hit really hard. I don't think Curiosity is really that needed. This is a human shaman and this is a human wizard. Fortunately, this is not a human shaman wizard. Because you could play something like this. Counter target ability or ability that targets you or creatures you control. Maybe this is it. This is a wizard. Wait, wizard counter. Hello. Is that a card? The spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a wizard. Double blue though? Is there any wizards that we want to play? Any other wizards that we want to play? Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, target creature you control has base power 2 until the end of the turn. Okay, so the problem with this card is pretty cool, but the problem with this card is the fact that we have to cast spells on our turn, which is kind of a scam. That's a wizard. It's interesting, but can we afford to play this? Can we afford to play that? A little expensive, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think we're playing that many wizards to begin with to actually capitalize on this. Like I was thinking maybe there's more 1-drops that are wizard. Just don't have that many wizards. Like, this is the only wizard that I'm actually willing to play. In that case, instead of a counter spell, maybe you want to do something a little bit different. And we work ourselves into bouncing our units, maybe, to protect it instead of countering. It's a little bit slower though, especially against control decks, but playing Fading Hope makes creature matchups a little bit better. What else do we want to add? In terms of creature, we have Delver, Dragon Rage Channeler. I think we need at least one more. What about a Sprite Dragon? It's pretty aggressive. We'll try it out. Okay, so let's add in some obvious additions. Since we are playing Dragon Rage Channeler, we probably want 4 copies of Unholy Heat. Also probably want a an artifact. So in our case, since we're playing Delver, I think we probably want something like there you go, Ether Spellbomb. You can pay 1 mana to return target creature to its owner's hand. So not only this is an artifact that can help us put Delver into our hand if there happens to be like some kind of removal and we want to save it, then we have that luxury. But at the same time, this is also an artifact that can trigger Delirium. So I think this is pretty good. I don't know how many copies we want to play, but we'll just put all 4 copies for now. Since we are actually playing best out of 1, what if we main deck some Soul Guide Lanterns? I think that's not too bad, right? Maybe we'll do like a 2 and 2 split. Okay, so let's look at some 1 mana spells. Consider is definitely a consideration. The problem with this is it doesn't put it on top, but it does go like hand to hand with Dragon Rage Channeler, so we'll play this for now. Also, let's play Expressive Iteration. I think it's foolish not to play Expressive Iteration in Izzet colors, no matter what kind of deck you're playing. Okay, so how's that look so far? Looks decent. Very 1 mana heavy. And we can actually go down to maybe 20 lands. 20 lands pushing it? Maybe. Actually, we play 20 lands and then we play more spells that are land so that our Delver of Secret can flip from drawing a land. Noiri's kind of cute. It's... I don't know. Should we play this? Maybe we play 2 copies of it. What about Spike Field Hazard? There's a lot of 1 toughness in Historic. Maybe this isn't bad. It also goes face. Let's add in the dual lands first so I can see what kind of spell lands that we can potentially play. Alright, and the lands are done. You know, should we actually play Drehor Arcanist? I don't know how many copies you want to play. Maybe 3 of them. 3 of them seems okay. Also, do we want to play Counterspell? I mean, the thing is, we are playing Delver, Dragon Ray Channeler, and Sprite Dragon. They're all flying, so maybe adding something like Lofty Denial isn't too bad. I'm actually gonna go down on a copy of Ether Bomb. No, I kind of want Spell Pierce in main deck, and maybe opt. Since we added Drehor Arcanist, I think adding opt isn't too bad because along with opt and consider we might have some ways to like redraw cards. I don't know, is this a scam? Am I getting scammed here? Honestly, this might be a scam. You know what, screw this. I don't want this card. Instead, okay, what about this? When it becomes a target of a spell, you draw a card. Maybe I play 2 copies of this, and what is that spell that like you can target your own card? Dive Down. Is that a card? So along with Dive Down and Fading Hope, actually, what is this? Target creature you control gains hexproof until the end of turn. Okay, maybe this is better instead of a Dive Down. Actually, Dive Down lets you survive a Anger of the Gods. You know, instead of an Ether Bomb, I'm gonna add in 2 copies of Dive Down. You know what? Let's just go to 1 copy. Maybe have some opt. 3 copies of opt? Is that a stretch though? I don't know. The only cards that let you target itself is Dive Down and Fading Hope. Yeah. Like, we are only playing 12 creatures right now. I feel like we need like at least possibly 2 to 3 more. I also feel like we're not gonna be able to protect our creatures too well. I don't know. Okay, that's a bit much, right? 16 lands? Wait, 16, 18, 20. You know, call me crazy, but what if we were to play 16 lands and 4 spell lands? And then we add a copy of Spell Pierce maybe into the main board? Like that? Oh my god. This deck is so cheap. Wait, let me just see. How many rares does this play? Common, uncommon, common, uncommon. They're all uncommons and commons. Wow. Okay, so the only rare is the land. That's crazy. Actually, to up the rarity, what if we were to add some copies of Faithless Looting? Is that too much? Maybe we don't need it. Maybe we don't need Faithless Looting. I mean, Faithless Looting is card disadvantage, right? Like, we don't want card disadvantage. Delver, let's keep it simple and call this deck just Delver. And we'll change things up around after a few games or so, or even after a single game if it doesn't work out. Alright, give it a twirl. This is probably by far the least expensive deck I've ever played. Okay, so we're going second. We don't have Delver of Secrets. And we also don't have Dragon Ray Challenge. Should I keep this? Okay, so as an experiment, I'll keep it. Because I don't know, right? I don't know if this is the kind of hand that you want to mulligan. Yet, because I haven't played the deck too much. I don't want to play Sprite Dragon next turn. Let's just kill... We don't want them to gain life, right? So... Unholy Heat. I want to Unholy Heat and opt this turn. Heliod. Heliod. Is that gonna be a problem in the future? Probably. I mean, it's not doing anything now. We'll stick with the plan. Kill the Trollasara. And opt. Dragon Ray Channeler. I'll keep that. Keep it. That is pretty bad though. Kill it in response. Do we want that? Do we want to land? I think we do. We have... Oh, no. We only have one Delirium, right? Yeah, I don't know. The fact that, like, I can't really keep up Lofty Denial. I just can't. Okay. So I've learned that to not keep a hand without one drops. I mean, maybe. I mean, to be fair, maybe I should have countered the Heliod last game. Another game, the no Delver or Dragon Ray Channeler start. I'm gonna still keep it because last game, like, I almost won, even after keeping Sprite Dragon hand, even though we didn't get a chance to play it. A little annoying. Maybe you do need Arcanist. You know? Another expressive iteration? Maybe. Ooh. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll discard Thoughtseize. I'm expressive iterationing next turn. There's Croxa, which is fine. Don't need Fading Hope. But can I, in response, exile? I'm not sure. Can I do that? It's been a while since I played against Escape. Escape, you may cast this card from your graveyard for its escape cost, so I actually do have to exile it before they can actually play it. They don't have enough cards in their graveyard to actually cast it. I'll take a Sprite Dragon. Put him on Lofty and then play this as a red. Maybe we need Censor. They can't cast it, which is good. Okay. I mean, I could kill it here. I think I'm expressive iterationing next turn. Leave up consider. Okay. So I passed my turn. This does leave up hold up. Maybe I can get there. A denial. Yeah, keep it. Let's exile their graveyard. Because they get to play Croxa after Loris. Okay, they did not play it. That's fantastic. Dragon Ray Channeler is pretty good. This does let me... Oh, that's kind of awkward, actually. I messed up. I needed to put the Dragon Ray Channeler... I needed to put the Fading Hope into my hand. Ah, that's pretty bad. I forgot to read that this comes tapped. We put... Yeah. Kind of awkward. Because now I have to play this land. This is like me saying, hey, I have a counter spell, so what are you gonna do? Delver of Secrets. I need to keep that. They're probably gonna play Loris here. Okay. Okay. Aberration. We don't. Do we need that? We don't. Wow. That's funny. It's funny. Right dragon. I'll draw that. Here go. What's funny is I don't actually have a counterspell, but they have seen my counterspell before. And shocking this in means that I can actually like trick my opponent into not playing this Loris. Decline. That's pretty unfortunate, but where is disruption? Nope. That's huge. It's pretty huge. If I use Unholy Heat, I am getting in there for 6-7 damage this turn. And they have 5 HP left next turn. But it doesn't actually change the clock because if I attack for 5 here, they have 7. It does actually change the clock. Because if this doesn't flip, I don't get to win next turn, so I actually have to do it like this. Fading Hope. Could be relevant actually. So not only does this me leaving this allows me to bounce the Loris for life gain, but Delver also flips. Pretty interesting game here. Again, I don't know if I should be playing. Ooh, that's good, that's good. But do they still lose? And they do. Nice. Okay. We're second again, but we do have Dragon Rage Channeler, which is pretty nice. Lofty Denial and Jwari's Disruption. That's instant speed. Is this an instant speed or a land? Or Dragon Rage Channeler, I wonder. Since the backside is the land, it's probably instant speed. And we are going second against a creature deck that gains life, which is kind of scary. Man, they always have that combo, huh? That's really bad. Because this pillar, I thought... Oh man! I thought this was an instant speed. That's why I didn't kill it. We might have some issue here. Definitely not good. Because I thought... Oh man. It's okay, we got Unholy Heat, so... That's not good. I made a mistake again because should have killed it before. Oh god. Hopefully this Trellisara doesn't grow out of hand. I need like what? Instant speed, land, sorcery. I need like creature, artifact. At least they don't have... Okay, that's an artifact. That's an artifact. We actually have to draw with this, I think. Let's shock. Land, instant speed, sorcery. I actually can't play this. Oh my god. Because if I play it, I have to exile a card. Oh my god. I'm actually getting triggered by this, I can't believe it right now. I refuse to believe it. Wow. Play just select the company, like main phase. Don't you want to do that? Hello? Your Trellisara is about to grow. No? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna force the issue. Maybe they'll... That's so good. There you go. We also have Delirium. Opt. We really need a land. Like, we really need a land. So we can keep up with Lofty Denial. Another Warden. Actually, we have, Dragon Age Chandler is flying. What am I saying? Should I give them another scry? No, right? This is attacking me for 2. Oh, man. Definitely not looking good here. God. Need that. Okay, so we can actually... So... That actually creates another token. I think we have to Lofty Denial that. As much as I want to just Soul Guide Lantern, draw a card, kill the Sprite Dragon. This is tough. Oh, come on. Like, how many Trellisaras are you gonna have? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. This is like their 3rd copy. Really? Can't believe it. Like, I just need them to... like chill out for just like a split second. But they can't. Faithless Looting. I mean... Okay, fine. The opponent needs to literally just chill out for one turn, but they just keep drawing gas. Actually impossible. I need to keep that. Dragon Ray Cheller. What are the chances of me getting my Unholy Heat? Pretty low, right? Oh, there's also Fading Hope. You know what? Because of that, I'm actually gonna do it like this. Ow. Can't believe it. 2 Fading Hope and 2 Unholy Heat at the bottom. Few cards here. I could just... Just gonna go all in. Take the 3. No. You gotta do it like this. I can't believe it. This person is too good for their own good. Oh my god, just... I can't believe it. So Soul Warden start into Trollasara, right? Into Collected Company, into Scurry Oak, Trollasara, and then another Trollasara, and into an Inquisitor Captain. I literally can't catch a break. I can't. Okay. Silver. I think I need to, at this point, I need to like chain opt. That's so good. 10. Oh my god, I think we need to play more copies of Pillar Flames, or maybe play with fire. Just because we're playing such a low to the ground deck, we need some burn. One creature spell. Your hand. Okay, 9, 12. Fading Hope? Yeah, I'm just dead, right? Even if I play Fading Hope. And if it was just like a singular creature, I think I would be alive here, but because it was actually Inquisitor Captain, I'm dead. No matter what I do, right? Because even if I have Fading Hope, this is still 13 damage. Man! Okay. But, even though we lost, we actually gained some valuable information. Okay. We need Play with Fire. At least 2 copies of it, maybe? We need some burn. So that we can actually, that we can win in those kind of situations. Because if we had literally any burn spell, we would have won, right? So I think for that reason, we need some burn. What are we cutting? Does Spell Pierce suck? Beginning to think it does. I'm gonna take out Spell Pierce. And I'm gonna cut. I'll go down on an opt. You know, that last game, even though they went first and I messed up, the game was so close. And they also had to draw like one of the best hands ever. So even then, we actually had a pretty good time, honestly. Actually had a pretty good time. Just missing a little. Obviously, you take out a Spell Pierce. What do you see first? Literally the first card that you see is a Triumph, the Jeskai Triumph. I mean, of course. Instant Spear, right? I'm actually gonna do this so that we can find something. Consider is a card. Definitely up for consideration here. Yeah, I'm actually gonna take that. And consider. Lofty Denial. Oh man, you know what? That's an instant speed. It doesn't fill my graveyard though. I wish. What? Why'd they leave? Did they not have a board wipe? No, I have yet to have Delver of Secrets in my opening hand. This time we have Play with Fire. Ooh. I really want to play Sprite Dragon, but I also want to keep up mana for Jwari's Disruption. Also, this is my only creature. Maybe they don't have removals, right? Hopefully. Rixis. Oh, please. What? You may play that card. Oh, you took my Delver. How dare you? I'm gonna opt. Another land. We don't need another land. Okay. Delver of Secrets. I think they have removal spell. What am I seeing right now? Choose one of them until the end of the next turn. You may play that card and you may spend the mana as though it were mana of any color to cast. Like, this could be a bait, but they could also get... Like, what are they gonna get? Like, Expressive Iteration? Delver of Secrets? Okay, you get another Delver. And we'll kill this. And I think I'm okay to Faithless Looting here. These two. Play the Dragon Rage Channeler. I'll play this as a red source. Agonizing Remorse. Well, I don't have a choice. Really? Their Lofty Denial is actually so good. Wow. That's actually so insane. I don't know what to say. Their entire deck revolved around not playing their deck, but playing cards that steal from your opponent, hence playing my deck. I don't know what to say. I wish I could get some Delver of Secrets in my hand. Wow. That is some hatred. Thurling Grove? Oh. Okay. So I do have to go fast. Maybe I want to play Sprite Dragon actually instead of another Dragon Channeler. Alcide. Okay, I need some counterspell. Okay, that's a counterspell, but not really the counterspell I was looking for. Okay. Declaration in Stone. Oh, come on. Really? You play this in your enchantment deck? You cannot be serious. I'll take that. I can't believe they played Declaration in Stone in their enchantment deck. Delver of Secrets is pretty good. And the problem is, like, how do I beat 9 lives? How do I beat 9 lives? They have another one? I think they have another one. Declaration in Stone. Crazy. I have to reveal it, which is kind of weird, but it is nonetheless a counter spell. Another Delver. Would I like another Delver? It does let me hold up Lofty Denial next turn. Which is like, I guess, okay. And maybe I should have attacked first. Also need a bit more mana. 9 lives. Okay. I mean, we have to... Wait, why can't I counter this? Hello? Wait, why can't I counter this? Oh, Destiny Spinner! Well, I guess I lost then. Because I don't have Delirium, I can't kill this Destiny Spinner. Man... Okay, this is a little bit scary, but because we have Dragon Rage Channeler into Faceless Looting and we're going first, I think this is doable. Other option is that I play this blue and then consider. But I think this option is safer because I get to look at more cards with Faceless Looting. Actually, it's about the same. Here comes a green deck. They do have play with fire this time. Also have Jawari. Surveil. Another Dragon Rage Channeler. I think I'll definitely keep that. Question is, do I kill this Lunarch Veteran to attack? I think I do. Unholy Heat. I definitely want to keep that as well. I just play this as a land. Hey, I mean, I could attack here. I could. I don't think they're gonna block, but just to be safe. Tap land, by the way. Yeah. Right, Dragon? Nah. Delver of Secrets. Also nah. I play Fatal Zooting. It should be good. Should flip. Not even sure if I should like bottom that, but another Dragon Ray Channeler. That's a fast clock. Like that's a pretty darn fast clock. Oh, I can't play it. Made a mistake. Because I really need to hold up this this mana here. Another tap land. Soul Guy Lantern. Yeah, well, they're holding on to collect the company for sure. Don't need that. I think I do need that. They're gonna collect the company. Nothing I can do. This is doing 6 at the moment. Okay, I think we just do that. We also leave up this Lofty Denial. Damn it. Really hoping that that was not the case, but really not much I can do. I think I can counter something. Fortunately, they played a 3 mana spell instead of a 5 mana spell, 2 mana spell, so actually got pretty lucky there. Hopefully they can't play this last card. And we should be able to win this one. They're dead, right? There's nothing they can do. Finally won a game against life game deck. So I was actually right in bringing in putting more burn spells into the deck. I actually think this matchup's not that bad. If you draw into more burn spells, that is. And you also have some aggression at the start. Alright, welcome back to the conclusion section of the video. Okay, so what did I think about this deck? I actually think the deck has potential. Definitely has some potential. Especially in best out of 3. If you take this deck into best out of 3, I think with like proper sideboard, I actually think this deck might be pretty insane. So obviously the really popular deck at the moment seems to be the life game deck. Like all you have to do is bring in a lot of burn spells, right? And I think you should be good. Like more copies of Play with Fire, more copies of Pillar of Flame, or even more copies of Fading Hope, I think it would do pretty well. Like you sideboard Soul Guy Lantern out. You might sideboard out a little bit more like maybe less opt, for instance. I think there's definitely room for growth, especially in best out of 3. And then best out of 1, obviously be a little bit of a flip of a coin sometimes, but I do still enjoy best out of 1 because it's pretty quick. You also can like edit your deck on the go versus the best out of 3, the editing process between the deck. It's harder to see. I think it's harder to see whether or not the main deck at least, is functioning the way you want it to. So I do appreciate for that reason, best out of 1 that is. I'm not sure, like, does this deck need more creatures or not? From the looks of it, like, I haven't really had to mulligan yet to find a creature, that is. But I like the deck so far. I think it felt pretty good, even though we lost some games here and there. Actually felt like the deck had some legs. And also, this deck is so cheap. Look at this. Like, anybody could just like pick this up. And like, if you're short on wild cards and you're just looking to pick up a deck, like even these lands, like you craft the 4 shock lands, of course, and then you craft either the pathway. You probably, if you're playing standard at the moment, you probably have some pathways as well. So you just craft Steam Vents, which is basically this is a shock land, so it's played all the way back to older formats. So I think crafting this is pretty good. Other than that, you could probably skip on this fast land and then play some islands and more islands and mountains. You also might have some copies of this as well from playing standard as well. So yeah, this deck is incredibly cheap for what it is, and it seems like it has some legs, even in historic. But anyways, that's all for now. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about the deck or just any questions in general, feel free to ask. But anyways, enjoy your holidays and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.